Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John and I have another anniversary review. It is the 45th anniversary of Hotel California by the band Eagles. The album was released on December 8th, 1976 and released on Asylum Records. So, you know, I grew up in the late 70s, early 80s, and this is one of those albums I think like everybody had it on their record player, you know, at some point in their life. Yeah. Very big album. Title track is probably the most popular song, and this album was certified 26 times platinum. One of those albums that you know, it was for everybody. You know, it's a rock album, but you know, country fans liked it. It had that like slight country tone. You know, rock fans liked it. It had those like, you know, rock riffs. You know, like Joe Walsh was in the band at this time. The songs were all like very radio friendly. So you know, people who were just like into, you know, all styles of music or pop music definitely like this album. And it's one of those albums that attracted fans of many different musical genres. It's actually interesting, they recorded this in the same studio as Black Sabbath when they were recording Technical Ecstasy, and I guess the recording rooms were like right next to each other. And the sound from Black Sabbath would be like leaking over into their sound. And you know, they had to like re-record many times. And I thought that was pretty cool because, you know, there is a little bit of like a hard rock edge on this album, and I'll be like talking about them as I go through them. But anyway, this is the 45th anniversary. I don't think there will be a reissue. There was a 40th anniversary reissue in 2017 that had an additional live CD, and I think it might have some bonus tracks. But anyway, it's time to talk about this album because I like doing anniversaries. So like I was saying, the first album with Joe Walsh on guitars, you know, he joined. Then we also have Don Felder on guitars. We have Glenn Frey on guitars and keyboards. We have Don Henley on drums and vocals, and Randy Meisner on bass. The album cover is very iconic. You know, the front cover is a photo of the Beverly Hills Hotel. The back cover is a lobby of the Lido Hotel in Hollywood, and they have that photo in the gatefold, the same lobby, but it has like members of the band and a bunch of other people in there. What's interesting is there's actually like a conspiracy theory about this band and this album, you know, being a whole thing about like going to like satanic things or things like that. Because basically in the top window, there's this guy, and supposedly he's a leader of like a satanic cult, and that kind of led to the interpretation of the lyrics of the song Hotel California. So the album starts with Hotel California. You know, the lyrics are most likely about, you know, they say like the whole getting sucked into the music business and fame. You know, they have the line, you know, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. And this is one of the most like interpreted songs, you know, in history probably, because some people think, you know, is it about dying? Is it about, you know, going to heaven or hell? And those are the things that are mentioned in this lyrics. But it is probably like what I just first said it was. Really great song. It was a #1 hit for 1 week. The guitar solo was really great. Like I said, one of the songs, you know, people try to read into it, you know, trying to find something mysterious, but it probably just is what it is, you know. Next song, New Kid in Town. This one brings back that country rock sound. Also the first single from the album, you know, has Glenn Frey in the lead vocals, has Don Henley doing harmonies. The song won a Grammy for the best vocal arrangement for 2 or more voices. It's a love song, but from the point of view of like the boy who loses the girl to someone else, probably considered one of the best Eagles songs of their entire career. And I do like, you know, I mentioned about like Black Sabbath before. There's kind of like a distorted guitar riff towards the end of the song. You know, Johnny come lately, the new kid in town. I really love that one. Next is Life in the Fast Lane, another rocker, you know, written by Joe Walsh, Glenn Frey, and Don Henley. Don Henley does the lead vocals in this one, Glenn Frey and Randy Meisner backing vocals, and inspired by a true story. So Glenn Frey was in a car with his drug dealer, and that guy was driving, you know. Glenn asked the guy, you know, he's like, dude, like, slow down. And the guy says, what do you mean? It's life in the fast lane. So that was basically the whole inspiration for the song. And this is a really kind of like a little more of like a faster paced, rocker song. Life in the fast lane. So anyway, this is a waste of time. It's a two-part song. So the main song is the last song on side 1 of the record, and there's a reprise as the first song on side 2 of the record. That's if you have it on the vinyl. You know, if you listen to it on CD or streaming, it just kind of like goes one and two together. But soft ballad has some piano and keyboards in the background. The second part of the song is just like an orchestral arrangement of the main medley, and that's very short, just a little over a minute. Next is another rocker called Victim of Love. Straightforward classic rock song. Kind of has like almost like a slight hard rock edge to this one. This one I like a lot. Really great vocal harmonies. Really great memorable chorus. This one has Don Henley on lead vocals. After that, Pretty Maids in a Row. It's a Joe Walsh song and he's on lead vocals. Another slow and bluesy ballad. It's a very 70s radio-friendly sound, even though I don't think it was on the radio that much. More of like one of the deeper cuts on the album, but it's a pretty cool song. After that, Try and Love Again, a song written by Randy Meisner, and he does the vocals in this one. This is more of like a straightforward country rock song. Has some pretty cool twin lead guitars and a melodic solo. The final song is called The Last Resort. This was written by Don Henley. He does the lead vocals, and another slow piano-driven song. The song is about like how like man destroys the environment, you know, destroying something he loves. Mostly a soft rock song, kind of like a slight country feel to it again. Also the longest song in the album, over 7 minutes, and the song was the B-side to Life in the Fast Lane. So, in conclusion, this is a great album. You know, I wouldn't say the perfect album. You know, there are a few album cuts that are, you know, good but not great. But the first 3 songs in this album are just killer songs. And on side B, I really like Victim of Love. That's probably my favorite song on side B. But it's an album that is universally liked by fans of any genre, and probably their greatest, like, their last great album. That's what I want to say. So let me know in the comments what you thought of this album. Tomorrow I will be continuing my anniversary reviews. I will be having Queen, A Day of the Races, and Tesla's Mechanical Resonance. Please remember, like, comment, subscribe. I'll stick some other videos over there. I've linked here, and I'll see you all in the next one.